Hello, today I'm going to teach you how to shave. Now, shaving is a skill that has been used ever since the Stone Age, and it is a skill that is essential to men's hygiene, men's grooming, and men's beauty. But as a standard of hygiene and as a way of cleaning, it is usually kept in the sidelines and most people don't discuss it. Which is kind of a shame because shaving is a sensory experience and it's something that people can enjoy. Uh, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain how to shave, and I'm going to explain reasons why you want to shave if you're my age or older. If you want to get a girlfriend, get a boyfriend, if you want to look presentable, get a job, for example. If you want to do something where you have to go out in public and have a clean image, you want to shave. Uh, Shaving is a way to not only clean yourself, it's a way to indicate a sign of caring about your appearance, and it gives a good message to people. But what else you want to do is that, okay, I can just cut that. There are several materials that you'll want when you shave. They can be attained rather inexpensively if you do not have finance, but we could just explain them for the moment right now. If you are going to shave, then you'll want either a shaving cream or shaving soap. If you're going for shaving soap, if you're not getting a shaving stick and you're getting a shaving cake, you'll want a holder to keep things from getting a mess. There are several different kinds of shaving soap, several different kinds of oils. So whichever one's good for you depends on your skin. Then you want a brush if you're going to be the one applying shaving soap, not shaving cream. This is what you want when you have a lather. Then we want a razor. There are several different styles of razor. Right, for example, we have this style right here that was used in the 50s before this one replaced that style. And what you should remember is that each style has its own perk. It's also a preference, whichever one you want to use to shave. This is, for example, reusable and is in the long term more inexpensive. If you don't care about that, then this one is perhaps easier to use. It takes far less skill, and it's got 5 blades. Well, 3 to 5 blades depending on your model. And that will give you a closer shave, but that there are some things that you should look out for. For example, if you have thick hairs, this can actually send your hair back into your skin. I'll explain this in a later video, but it's a matter of preference and a matter of the thickness of your hair, which one you're going to use. And after that, we want to have some aftershave. I have some witch hazel right here for aftershave. And we also want a way of applying the aftershave if you don't trust conventional methods. So we have cotton balls right here to apply it. And we're going to do this because we don't want our hands touching our face. More into that when we start shaving. Alright, so I have a lather here and I have everything ready. So I'm going to explain how you want to go with using your blade. You want to be a bit careful because it's very easy to nick yourself, to make a little scar if you put in too much pressure. So we want to gently go, starting from the cheek, and we want to go with the grain of your hair, which is the direction your hair grows. And what we want to do is we want to turn on the faucet, and we want it to be on the whole time. Not at a full blast, just enough so that we can wash off the blade right here. And what we want to do is we want to continue going with the grain. Let's see if I can get this to show. And you want it to show with the grain, and you want to bend your face, contort your face a bit, so that you can get parts that aren't normally exposed, like this. Now be careful, you don't want to nick yourself. I got dangerously close to nicking myself. And you want to do the same thing with other parts, like the lip right here. You want to just make sure everything's just shaved off. Now, we also want to make sure we have some of our neck covered as well. We don't want to go on a date and have a person think we're a neckbeard. Alright?
So you want to do is you want to lift it. You want to just pull on our skin a bit so we make sure it's tight. So we're actually cutting off hair. And what we want to do is we then just want to go, and we want to just go against the grain later, because we're going to go with it again, because it's just another bit of your skin. We're just going to shave it off.
And what you want to remember is that you don't want to nick yourself. You want to be very careful. But you still want to have some pressure. Now, before we do anything else, you want to apply another layer, and you want to go for the grain. No, perpendicular to the grain. And when you go perpendicular to the grain, you're going to go so that it's 90 degrees toward where you originally had the grain of your hair. And we want to do this. So what I'm going to do is I have my cotton ball right here. I'm going to get my witch hazel, and I'm going to just put my witch hazel into the cotton ball. And I'm going to take the cotton ball, which should have some witch hazel in it. I'm going to hold it to my face. I'm just going to go and just dab it on my face. And I want to dab it on my face because I don't want to just squeeze it and let it fall out. I want to have the witch hazel go where there are pimples and where I need to clean acne. So if you have any place on your body that generates more acne than normal, you want to just emphasize that area. Then what you want to do is quite simple. You're just going to take it, and you've used it, you just want to throw this away. But you've cleaned up your face. If you've actually nicked yourself or you've got an irritation to your skin, then with things like witch hazel that have an alcohol base, you'll be able to tell. Because the witch hazel and the alcohol base will irritate your skin a bit more, and it will burn a bit if you have any exposed blood. So even though it's a bit painful, it's a great way to tell whether or not you have any pain or if you've done something wrong when you shaved. And if you do this right, if you are a teenager of 14 or up, you should easily get what we call in shaving a BBS face. It'll be very smooth, very pleasant to touch. If you're older, it may take more effort to get a smooth face. That's about it. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. I need a job.